So now I want to, this is going out of the quad look that we had earlier, but I want to play with the eyeliner pen because there's a couple of really nice tricks. A lot of misconception about cat eyes and liners and that sort of thing that I wanted to talk about. I did a makeup lesson recently where the girl was just so frustrated with doing a cat eye because she had it in her head that she was supposed to have these eyes that looked amazing with a cat eye with them open and closed, and she couldn't find the happy balance between, and that's kind of silly. Unless you're doing your makeup for some sort of a photo shoot where you're going to have that perfect downcast look that your eyeliner needs to, you know, be able to cut glass, you spend most of the time with your eye open. So I always mark where my flicks go with my eyes and my client's eyes open. So what that means is I'm looking in the mirror with my eyes open, and the nice thing about our pen is the tip of it is just the perfect length and stiffness to where all you have to do is just lay it down and it makes the perfect line for it. So like, okay, I want them to come off of the line. If my bottom lash line were to extend up, that's the line I want to follow. So I've got the pen end lined right up with the outside of my eye, and I'm just, boop, lay it down. Just that little. And because my eyes are different, I want to make sure that I now line up on the other side with that. And again, I'm doing the same thing. I've got the pen part right up against the corner of my eye, and I'm just laying it down. There we go. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take the pen and I want to go right next to my lashes. I don't want to get too much and build it up too soon because then it starts looking like Amy Winehouse or a panda, and that's just not quite what we're going for. So the easiest way to do that is to kind of tilt your head back so your eyes are almost closed, because then you can really see right next to the lash line where you want to put it. Now obviously, because I already have a little bit of liner on, it's harder to see what I've got going on. But yeah, just right there at that lash line, a really thin line. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Got my head tilted back so that my eyes are practically closed. If you need to use both hands to kind of stretch your eyelid a little taut so it doesn't keep kind of skipping across, totally allowed. I don't really have that luxury at the moment, so I'm making do. Now to connect the cat eye, if you're looking with your eye open, about the middle of your eye is when, you know, your eye is coming up from the outside and then it peaks and starts to go back down, so you've got the nice arch to the top of your eye. Right about that time where it peaks is where you want the cat to connect. So for instance, mine does, let's see, right about here. And what I want to do is I'm going to take from my flick over and I'm going to draw as straight as I can over to it. So I've got a little bit of the triangle going from the middle of my eye over. And then I'm just going to fill it in. Nice and slow, not in any hurry, because that's when we wind up having to start all over. And there you go. Nice, easy cat eye. So again, on the other side, see my eye about here-ish is where I'm going to go to. So close my eye. This one's a little harder, so I will set things down. Forgive me for just a moment. Okay. Just to get that initial. And I'm going back in, filling in my triangle. So there, easy peasy cat eyes. And They don't look especially gorgeous with my eyes closed, but the thing is, I'm gonna have my eyes open for most of the time. When people are looking at me, they're seeing my eye open, so that's what I want to look right. Now I'm gonna hit with a little bit of our mascara, which is a fiber lash, like I mentioned earlier. And it is, the fibers are down in the tube, so what you wanna do is get it right there at the bottom of your lashes and kinda wiggle it up. Swish and flick. And while it's not a waterproof mascara per se, it is rather water resistant. I've gone in pools with it on and had no problem before. Survived a baby shower where my aunt decided to give me a blanket that she'd started before I was born for my daughter, and the grenade of tears that went along with that, and nothing budged. And if you like a more dramatic look, you can certainly go back with more than one coat. I like my lashes to be a little bit more feathery, so I don't. But that is the eye portion of the tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions.